Got ourselves rep first up without any dampening. You know what? This might be actually as even of a match for a Demon Hunter, because I feel like sometimes they're kind of a sitting duck. Not like Demon Hunter's bad, but damn, it's survivability though. That's survivability though. Kotorina first up as an Affliction Warlock. Dude, this is not the matchup you want. This is not the matchup you want. I think this might just be like one of those hit and runs. Run in, stun, I-beam, second stun, big burst, get the hell out before they can UA ya. And just keep doing that over and over and over. But in this massive arena, yeah, he's just not coming over there. I don't think he's gonna come over. I think he's gonna try to see if he can position maybe into a wait until he's like near a pillar. Then he can just swing behind the pillar. But in this open area, yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to get him to come out away from his gates. It's gonna get dotted, instantly slowed. And Kotorina tried to see if he can maybe sort of push up. He does have Mortal Coil. You can just start with that stun immediately. Trinket, Mortal Coil to follow. Trinket, so now neither one of them has any kind of CC. Wall immediately for Kotorina. Full Dark Layer. Everything is up. Fear to follow. Does go for a melt for a second just to dodge the fear. Try to see if he can get himself another go maybe. Feign Dance and just came in. Hit and run. Still has himself the big cleave. So I feel like next one he's gonna have to go for that big cleave. Darkness down instantly before he can even get any dots. Void Operation just to back up out of the way. If you get interrupted, Juke the kick, mad damage by the Demon Hunter. Hold on! Hold on! Big Warlock Hellstone for Kotorina. Rep, do you take him right here? Big Soul Rod, massive cleave. He does take it, but I think it's just basically dead. He picks up the soul. Hold on a second. He picked up the soul. Okay, so he does have some damage apparently. He does have some damage. It just does not come out all the time. It's a little shy sometimes. Maybe we could get some healing off of those pests. They're not going to feel good, especially that Mortal Strike and the Felguard. But maybe you can get some healing out of that. Let's go in. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? It's been a second since the seen Demon Hunter just like blow up somebody up like that. Kotorina took a lot of damage. They walled really, really early. Mortal Coil Trinket. That's going to be Trinket for rep instantly there. That is so good. DBZ using the Eye Kill Rock tech. That is pretty good. Rep does go for the I-beams in order to get himself a little bit of that healing. With a Dark Pack down for DBZ, got himself a little bit of survivability here. Rep, at the very least, you have yourself a pet to like maybe cleave health off of. I don't know if you have the talent where you're like Chaos Strikes can rip souls out of the demon, but if you, or I guess out of your target, but if you do, that could potentially give you a little bit of healing. Eye Kill Rock doesn't swap the pet. Got an Eye Kill Rock. You think they'll ever fix that? Because that feels like kind of intentional mechanic, mostly for the pet AI breaks and stuff. But it just feels like a really, really, really easy way to just like take a pet out of a bad position. You know what I mean? I-beam out for rep. Maybe can make some work. Pets to get in fear for a second. As long as you land a good kick onto a DBZ, you might be okay. Trinket's out right now. Hand will go down. You got to find a way to stop it. This stun is good. Imprison was also good. Axe toss trade. You can maybe interrupt him. No. Charges out. DBZ does himself a cast. Hold on a second. Rep does have immunity. He got meta very, very soon. He got meta very, very soon. So he could potentially make someone work with that meta. If this is going to be Mortal Coil, he's going to meta the pets. Stuns them. Big damage on the pets. Maybe big damage. Maybe a bit of healing. No, I was going to say. Oh no. Boing. Immediately get a hit with, I think, I don't even know what he got hit by. It looked like a charge by the pet. Look, I was expecting an axe toss, but I guess maybe I was just like anticipating one a little too quickly. Quick leap, big execute, does end up taking him. I think with a Mortal Strike, not an execute. With Akatos trying to give Boing a little bit of a breather there. Well done, well done. So high for the Soul Riding 11.1, 50% heal. Yeah, it's gonna look good, man. I gotta mess around with it. I gotta see just how good that healing is. It's based off of the dot, right? Or is it like 50% of all damage you do gets to heal ya? I need to double check it, but they're trying to make like Demo, Destra, and Affy a little bit better with some of those unique mechanics. I was thinking I was going to do like bigger changes for Affliction and all the specs, but like that is going to be good. Don't get me wrong, at least in PvP. Stun is going to be a proper non-reflective stun onto Boing, lock him down, parry up immediately. His Akatos got him some full shield of vengeance, everything available here. With Boing blinded, Akatos does not actually play into a blind, into a follow-up Searing Glare. Does he have it talented, or does he have someone else talented? So it looks like he's got Spell Warden. I imagine Vengeance and something else talented, but he doesn't have the Searing Glare. Unless he's trying to use it later. Place him out for Boing, does go for the trinket, reflect up for a moment. Akatosh maybe looking at a bop here, does go for the lay on hands. Not the worst, honestly. And Boing is going to back up out of there. With Akatosh being the Hammer Templar build, he cannot really get any dot damage, except for like Expurg maybe, from the Blades of Justice, but not a lot of that constant dot damage to keep pressure on the Boing. That hammer does a lot, but Demolish, whoo! That was quick. That was very, very quick. Just got himself a big Demolish, quick charge, execute. I think by the time Akatosh figured out what was happening, maybe send a global somewhere else. Maybe send a global into like a south heal. Holy, did not give him a moment there. Boing saw the opportunity and took it instantly. Charges back-to-back out for Conan as Boing tried to desperately to separate from the guy. Does end up dodging, getting hit by the Odin's Fury. But it is going to be a fear that breaks out with Zerka's Rage. He got parry very, very soon. He just got to buy himself a little bit of time. Because he could go parry, roar, demolish, colossal smash. Conan just tried to see if he could deny that second win from him. Almost catches him, almost has a line of sight for charge. Boing mounted up as well. Yeah, he's picking up that second win. He's taking it. He's taking it. He's enjoying it. He's bathing in that, all that healing. But Conan is going to come down to him. What Conan may have to do, I know you want a Dragon's Roar. I like the double stun. I like the trade. I know you want a Dragon's Roar as early as possible, but I almost wonder like if you should save a Dragon's Roar for when Boing eventually does end up disengaging from you, just so you could have a bleed rolling on him to deny that second wind a little bit more. Big leap out for Conan. Try to see if he can back up out of there. Boing also fine leaping out because Conan is going to get second wind, but Boing actually has a slight health advantage. And also bleeds on the Conan. So he's perfectly fine. Conan beat a Fury where he just does not have that much bleed action. There's a handful of talents you can run, mostly cooldowns to take a while to come back. But yeah, Boing dropping down a banner just to make sure in case there's a stun on a Conan, he can always take care of it. But gotta be big defensive out for Conan. Lots of survivability right now. Boing could go for a parry. He's delaying it a little bit later. Might actually would have sent it because I guess there's mostly casters that he'll be fighting up against. And maybe he could use the defensive for like, I was just thinking for Conan is going to get parry and full value. Does end up getting the big cleave. Wait, no, it's here. Never mind. I thought for some reason the mage and the priest and the shaman over on his team. I thought he was going to be fighting versus those guys. I kind of swapped my warriors in my brain. Wait, what? I mean, if Tyr's okay with it, yeah, if you want to heal them, if they're fine with it on a duel, yeah. He wants to give it a try. By the way, that tabard looks sick. I like the red. It matches that set pretty well. Well, yeah, no, it matches pretty well. I was gonna say, like, technically it's not that red. It's more like a wine crimson-ish color. But no, it matches pretty well. It matches pretty well. No need to be a stickler for it. That should be a stickler. For Tyr, though, he got himself Shadowy Duel. Rest in peace, one of the better rogue abilities, man. That Shadowy Duel. That's gone. What else is gone besides Shadowy Duel? It's like 2 of the sub-rogue best abilities are gone. Stun, kidney shot, trade. Does still have a kidney. Maybe it still gives them a proper opportunity to set up. Cheap shot for Boing. Not gonna have to sit CC for long at all. Disarm really, really quickly on the Tyr. Does go for the cloaker shot to remove it very, very quickly. Parry up with a bit of a battle stance. Tyr still shredding through the defenses. It's gonna be battered down for a second. Tyr with an evasion is gonna be able to shrink it out of it. Boing, back it up out of there as soon as possible. Do you have a rupture on you? Because if you do, no second wind. If you don't, yeah, Tyr just trying to make sure he doesn't get any kind of second wind healing with that shuriken throw. He's just gonna step on you instantly. Storm bolt into smoke bomb. Oh, that step, bleed into smoke. Yes, you threw in a storm bolt. So it just gives him an easy guaranteed reset. Double cheap shot off of the trinket. Big secret technique. Boing needs some kind of a heal. Oh, just slammed him. Holy, okay. Tyr brought in the damage. All right. You still got 3 more to go through. You got Mister, you got Rosie, you got Chicago. I think if he ends up going versus Misto, then Rosie, then Chicago, maybe he'll have a chance to get all 3 of them. If it's like Misto into Chicago, I think that'll be a little tough. That'll be a little tough. But Tyr has got himself no vanishes, only blind available. Blades as well as dance coming up very, very soon. Cloak at about 50, evasion about minute. Yeah, he's in a bit of a hard spot right now. And the eyes are gone for both sides, actually. So it's not like Mystic can really like chase him and just get him out in the open. So really right now is a pretty good time for Tyr to get a lot of that reset. It is going to go for a gouge. Wait, gouge dance thing? Or no? No, he's not. Wait, if you went Shadowblade's gouge, you actually would have been able to get a full kidney on the guy. That actually would have been pretty awesome. I don't know if you were aware of it. But if you have yourself, actually no, if you gouge in the opener, it doesn't give you full comp points anyway, because of pre-med. Because pre-med used to work off of like your Shadow Strike, but now it just gives you like any comp point builder from stealth is going to give you full comp points, right? Pretty sure. Just really wish they would get rid of them. No, they are. That's the one. That's another one, WAP. Yeah, so Shadowy Duel is going to be gone, but also that Veil of Midnight, the cloak that removes disarmament physical effects, they're getting rid of that too. So like one of Rogue's best PvP talents, that's going to be gone. But they are giving us like a better feint if you pre-feint a stun. I guess it's going to be nice. It's going to be missing. Trying to see if he can back away from tier. Taking quite a bit of damage. Is the altar? Might be a block here. Unless he just crits. Oh, I think he'll try to see if he can land a crit there. He'll try to see if he can land a crit. For Mr. We are 56% dampening. He just does not have much healing available right now. The block is healing him as much as possible. Does get a proc onto tier. Keeping him out in the combat. He's going to go for Trick and Ray of Frost. Vanish to follow just to break out of the rain. Ray. Eyes are up. Mr. does get hit with a sap out in the open though. With the altar. Has himself a second block, but hypothermia is on him for a little longer. Does have himself a blink into another cheap shot. May need to invis here insta. Breath. Try to poly. Juked, but still might die. Does go for the block. I don't know if he can do anything for tier. Tier does not have a blind or anything. Meteor. Woo, the step though. It's a Shadowy Duel. Shifted power available. Does he kick it? Does try to reverse it. Poly lands it. Hold on. Depending what Mr. has, he could potentially get a... Oh, in a stun. Kidney trade. He blinks it. Still got himself a big procs. Hold on a second. Could be anyone's game. Tier does get himself that line of sight. I was gonna say, dude, if that poly into a stun, if that was perfect. No kidney out of the rogue. I think that might have been lights for the rogue. But that kidney, great trade. Force animation to spend a global blink to break out of it. Now the rogue is not in a great spot. Breath to follow into a Frostfire Bolt. Have himself the altar. He's perfect. Okay, Meteor does a ton of damage. Oh, and he does pierce him. Well done, well done. A bang, picking up 3. The rogue doing a fantastic job though, fighting off against the team. Well done, well done. Let's get us another one going, yeah?